Getaround's Q2 earnings call, lots of interesting tidbits in there about where the company is going. Before I get into that, click below, grab the 5 things you must do before starting a car rental business. Lots of great information in there. Also, that comes with the car share growth guide, which gives you a city by city breakdown of which car share platform is strongest in your area. You don't want to miss it. Getaround recently had a Q2 earnings call, and I would say a lot of interesting stuff is happening over there. We haven't talked a whole lot about them in the last few months. They've been a bit quiet, but I would say that Getaround has definitely turned a new page and they are in a new phase of their business. And I would contend that it is moving in the right direction. Sam Zaid, who is their former CEO, has now been placed on the board. Eduardo Iniguez is now their CEO. He's been there now for at least 6 months or more. He's been there now, I think, at least since late 2023. And as you know, he is the former CEO of HireCar, which is an interesting component in this whole situation. So as you know, Getaround acquired HireCar back in May of 23, and strangely enough, the CEO of HireCar became the CEO of Getaround. And I would contend to say that he's doing a much better job over at Getaround than what we've seen at HireCar. So in addition to quite a few board changes, they also have a new interim CFO. I would say the overall net change that we've seen in the last 3 or 4 months is that they have eliminated a lot of fixed expenses. So total revenues for Q2 of 2024 are about 18.4 million. That's about the same as last year's Q2. So that has stayed about the same. However, something interesting that we want to pay attention to, the adjusted EBITDA this year is at 11.1 million loss. The same time last year, it was at a 22.4 million loss. So they have chopped their loss in half. Clearly things are moving in the right direction. Additionally, they have 50 million in funding that has been infused into the company. So at this point, they are no longer cash poor. They're in a pretty solid place from a cash standpoint. From what I can tell, what I basically think happened is that the finance guys came in, fired pretty much most of everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people, made some major senior leadership changes. And I think they have righted the ship and it is moving in the right direction. Every interaction I'm having with Getaround now, I would say is very solid, very competent, and I am very encouraged by the way things are moving. In my own fleet currently, our Getaround cars are doing solidly up in Boston. Granted, I know it's summer months. Summer months are notoriously strong across the board for car share, but I'm very encouraged to see that everything is moving and running very smoothly as it should be. So all that to say, I'm very interested to see how Getaround closes out this year. I definitely think it's going to be a very interesting company to watch moving forward. Getaround obviously is in second place in this industry, but I think it's very important for car share hosts to have a strong second place contender that really gives us options with regards to Turo. And even at this point, a lot of Turo hosts don't even know about Getaround because it's not in every city. So it's the situation where if Getaround really pulls everything together, this could become a really interesting 2025, and perhaps we will see some major leaps forward in their business. All that to say, drop some comments below. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on this. Before I go, click below, grab the 5 things you must do before starting a car rental business. I will catch you in the next episode. Thank you.